So when it comes to initial access vectors, organizations say that they're the most concerned about phishing, supply chain attacks, and malware infections, leading to follow-on attacks such as ransomware. We found that phishing was the number one leading entry point that organizations reported being concerned about as an initial access vector, leading to ransomware attacks specifically. SpyCloud recaptures data from phishing-as-a-service kits. We identify collection points where threat actors are sending information that they phish successfully from users, and then we recapture the credentials and financial information that they were able to steal, so that people know when their data was exposed and what data was exposed. So right now, a lot of the phishing services and kits have evolved to use what we call adversary-in-the-middle techniques. They basically steal session tokens because of the rise in the use of multi-factor authentication. So they're able to bypass MFA to get into these accounts still, even though that security measure is now in place. Tycoon 2FA is a really good example of this. It specializes in bypassing two-factor authentication protections, particularly targeting Microsoft 365 and Gmail accounts. So Tycoon will host a web page that appears to the victim like their email or cloud services login page. And after the victim inputs their credentials, then Tycoon will pass them on to the legitimate website, relaying any additional authentication steps like multi-factor authentication back and forth between the phishing page and the legitimate service. Once successful authentication has occurred, Tycoon then will capture the session cookie, allowing them to replay it in the future so that the attackers can access the account without any additional authentication checks in the future. This stolen cookie can then give them the ability to abuse that account access and launch any follow-on attacks, leading to things like ransomware. So Tycoon and all these other phishing-as-a-service kits have new capabilities that are a great reminder that multi-factor authentication, while it's a really important security step, is not a foolproof way to prevent account takeover attacks. We recommend that organizations take a defense-in-depth approach to securing their users' accounts, and always monitor the darknet for any exposed credentials or financial information that may show up online.